episode 10, Die Hard, man. They just put it like that. So this whole part, we gotta run. Ooh, let's try not to crash this. BTs. It's the problem. Wow, this whole chapter is driving.
Sam, it's Hartman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Alright, you're gonna take 40 minutes getting here. This all gonna be cut out. This chapter is literally no point. Well, I'm gonna enjoy the ride, and I'm gonna be saving every single time, because imagine go all the way there, you didn't save, because this game literally goes from where you see it saved. So if something happened, something shut down, you would be all the way back here driving 40 minutes again. No way.
Shit, BT. Can't pin this on eggs. What the hell's going on?
They were in line. How the heck did it just randomly turn into this already? Cannot see.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam. Sam, you're not going to believe what I found. It's about the BB experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand, supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just the cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Hey, I'm almost to the mission area.
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges. Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
Alright guys, we're approaching the area. It was... Getting here, the BTs, like the dude said, they have like really like gone crazy. It's weird. It's been raining like the whole time. And the BTs, as soon as you're spotted, which it doesn't really detect me that quick that I'm spotted, I'm seeing like these lions. Like, I don't even know what they are. Lion dogs or something. I don't even know what they are. But I swear I've seen them before. And there's like so many of them. I'm just glad on this game they don't really attack you like that. That's the best part. Oof, the lion dogs, they don't really attack you like that. Like, every game, every boss or anything on this game, they don't really like straight up attack you, which is cool. But we're approaching. No longer power grid. They keep stopping me. Oh, what is the storm?
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger?
It looked like
And
it.
what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach? One that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
I'm trying. Y'all keep
If
calling me.
Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in
Why,
Amelie's
wait, why are
beach
y'all
to trigger
calling
the
me and
last
pausing
stranding?
me while I'm right
That's
here?
why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't
When
it?
y'all need me to come to you.
If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible.
Let me go.
Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Let me go. Thank you. Like, let's be smart here. Why would you stop me? And you could have told me this when I came there. What makes you think it's a good idea to stop me and the motorcycle? I can't even save. Like, what makes you think it's a good idea to... Why can't I save? That means like an enemy's coming. Heck no. Y'all are not doing this to me. Get me in there. No. Something's coming.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. Sorry it took me so long.
Did they kill him there?
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free. Captain, I need you to hand
I
it
knew
over.
he was the one that shot him.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
What is that in the back? Amelie? So he killed him? I mean, I expected that. This is a mission? That was at episode 10? Let's go. This freaking baby. Blinking eye. Oh shoot, we're going in the past. Again, we're doing this again. Instead doing this. They're supposedly this is gonna be the next game too. tired of this. I'm so tired of this. This looks cool though. I'm so tired. Clifford Unger. This definitely has to be the last. Oh, I forgot. We just went. It's a storm. Of course. Forgot. Like, this has definitely got to be the last one. But this look cool. Look at that light. Dang. This one looks fire.
There's gotta be somewhere, right? Is his target blue?
Whoa. This area looks good. Lou, you can't keep doing this to me. You can't keep doing this to me, Lou. If you literally just can't run, because somehow something behind me just get bombed up. And it's nighttime. You barely see that. That's probably why it looks cool. Supposedly Death Stranding 2, they have nighttime. That's what they told me, so yeah, we're cooked. I don't even know which way to go. It has to be this way. It's the only path I see. Let's just kill this guy. Or destroy him. Shooting me. I cannot see. Are they shooting me? And this war went crazy. That was intentional. Got my cargo? Still got it. What the heck? What is up with this thing? He does the same thing every time. Over it.
I want my baby back.
Are you gonna say the same thing? Oh, that's just a soldier. they going? It's at every shot. Is that you? Because you're getting the launcher. Is this a launcher? Nope. Eek. Dang, dude. Cannot stand doing this. Come on, blood, come.
We need reinforcements.
I need you, Evie.
Light him up.
What is there to cry for?
Open fire. We need reinforcements. Dan.
Are you the father?
Yo, I had to do that dumb mission again.
They told me your name was Sam Porter.
It is?
But you were Sam Bridges.
Oh, yeah.
My bridge to the future.
Gosh, I cannot stand this, like, doing this mission on here.
You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this for real? And they're really in this game, they have to have like certain save points. Like, you have to do that again. You gotta wait until you get to gameplay, okay? To be left off of your way. I'm just gonna put my hat on today. It's actually pretty cute, so I'm not gonna complain. We're beating this game today, and we are entering Death Stranding 2 tonight. Oh my gosh, I just dropped my phone. What is going on this morning? So I think, what's it called, shot him. Die Hard Man. Can't believe that whole chapter was to run to point A to point B. Yeah, he shot him.
Take BB and get out of this place.
That's his face.
There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first.
Oh.
Your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
He let her he let him take
my
BB
life,
and he got shot.
Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
He let him take BB and he got him shot. I took damage. Thank goodness it's over. I'm gonna be so annoyed doing that in the next game too. Probably it'll be easier. And people play that on hard. It's not even hard, it's just like so annoying. Cause they spam with that gun. Like they do not reload. I don't care. They do not reload. Like we're literally at the end. 0?
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father.
You think?
He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe.
Well,
about
World
how they
War
were
II.
made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past. No record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person.
So
Have you
nobody met
ever
Emily
seen
in
her in the
person.
flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups.
Then why he let us
Emily
go
was
through
with the
this?
first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Emily was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I
Wait.
found out. Bridget
Bridget looks
was
just
diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s. and couldn't have children. You see? Doesn't add up, does it?
I'm thinking that Bridget is
There's
actually
no
Amelie.
way Amelie could be Bridget's biological
Bridget
daughter.
is Amelie, and that's her Ka,
So
and
where'd she
then the
come
hologram
from?
is her Ha, her soul. I
Who
don't know.
is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach.
That's how you got on the beach.
I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her.
We did all
One
this.
last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died.
Dang, if you're dead, you're dead, dude.
Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
She's not real.
After
Doing
he
all this, and
recorded
she's not real.
the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie
Who?
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lakna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void-outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead, Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this?
Clifford.
Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director, all three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
You want me to drive all the way over there? Please tell me you're lying. Please tell me you're lying. And I can't fragile jump. We're not washing up. We're not doing none of that. We're going.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
You know what day it is today, baby?
It's my birthday.
Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. I promise. And then, we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Let's do it. That's so far.
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't afford to submerge it, even partially.
Oh my goodness. They're doing this on purpose at this point. Are you? Oh, y'all are messed up for that. I can't even fabricate it. Y'all are so mean. Why are y'all doing this to us?
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now.
Oh, I didn't get BB
As a
up.
result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the capital North City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
Are you kidding me? These things I could just like low-key run. They chase me, but I mean, what else do you want to do? Too many of them. Just go. Get out the way. So all these rocks. Ooh, they're not that scary. They just need to stop exploding. Leave me alone. That barely touched me. They have range. Dude, these are falling off. Grab my shoes. Nope. Must be going the right way, though. That was a floating carrier to me. I would literally ride, but then lately I've been falling off of that, so you know, just make the ride bumpier. Alright, it's over. Let's continue our path. Hopefully no regular BTs come. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I might gotta shoot you for the first time. I don't want to do that, octopus man. energy. This just makes the job. Why aren't you getting up? This just makes the job way harder than what it has to be. No joke. Good job, BB. Yeah, I did that, huh? This is no joke. Like, dang, I just went to go run for BTs and you could add more? I wonder if this whole chapter is me just getting here. Honestly, I would not be upset. Freaking bridge doesn't work. That's messed up. That is so messed up. The water's not deep. These are so made. That looked like a baby. We're done here. More? Try something funny. this is a joke. How could I defeat a thing that is... Do I have a rocket launcher? I'm gonna hear crying forever. Where is it? Why are you all the way over there? Where is it? Hello? Okay. Shoot it! Like, it's like my gun just want to be fancy. Shoot it. Get the gun out. It's barely taking damage. And you have to do this now? I'm not gonna chase after him. Like, he's going way too far, and I move so slow. Thanks for the loot. I have a rocket launcher. Let me use that. Don't worry, white man. Alright, just wait till he comes closer. Why do I have to fight a gigantic bug? Dude, I didn't see you. Your weak spot. Dude. I cannot see. End it. End it. Let me go deliver the package. Cool, more crystals. I still can't believe those are hands.
Yes, you did it, Sam. Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch. I thought it was all over.
Me too. Save. I have way too much on me. I really thought it was over too, sir. Ooh, the gun. Let me just... Oh, shoot. Stopping my ability to run. That quadruple rocket launcher is fire, though. It's gonna make my load heavy. What is that? Is that somebody's car? Is that somebody's car? It's pink. Somebody left their car here? Pick it up. There's a lot of crystals. Somebody left their car here.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now.
Oh, did it take too
But with
long?
all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Better do well. I did more than well. Don't blame me. That was it? That was it. She's waiting for you on the beach. Hold on, y'all.
You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought?
We need her good. We need to jump to the beach.
Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control.
It's like this is her world. We're just living in it.
You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out? Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
'Cause it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
The music is incredible right here.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her.
Aww.
There.
Yeah, they definitely have a connection. They definitely have a connection. They both cried and then he looked at her. Can't wait for Death Stranding 2. They're gonna be cute. Here comes this girl.
Sam.
Don't like her. You are messed up. You are twisted.
You wanna go home? Let's go home. It's okay.
Episode 13, Sam Strand. What the heck? Let's complete this. I was editing all the parts currently to get to where I need to go, and then I put my PS5 in rest mode, and everything's good. You guys are gonna see this late at night. But where is she? Freaking, I got BB. I should probably climb. Oh shoot, okay, I have to climb. Hello? So I think I'm supposed to...
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
So what's the obsession with this song? She got black heels on now? A black outfit?
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
Wait, what?
Sam, listen to me. I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since.
Why you got gum?
You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist?
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
Girl. Do you know
What's
what
this
we've been
supposed to
through?
mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them.
It's a hard choice.
What happened here, you know? You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no.
If I shoot her, I'm stuck here.
It's not one of them.
But I say the world.
Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Yes, it does.
It's not like the world has long left anyway.
Yeah, but he said that the world is over. We're all gonna die, but at least live. Something like that.
And there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming.
Boom.
But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the
Why can't I just always kill you entities?
Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand.
We really got choices?
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Kill that girl. Hello? Shoot. Hello, my revolver's not working. Hey. You supposed to get closer and shoot her? Did you just hit me? The heck? Oh shoot, the world's over. She killed me. Why was that so long? That scared me. Okay, heck no. So that's what could have happened. Obviously, the world would be over. And
I'm ready, Sam Strand.
I shot her and nothing happened.
Make your choice.
Okay. Shooting her is nothing. Hug her.
I'm
Aww.
here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
That was cute. The thing is, if we kill her, we're gonna be stuck here though. But then if we don't, she's gonna wipe out the existence.
Here. It's a dream catcher.
So it's like we're doomed either way.
Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
No wonder.
It was the bonds
We are on the
between people
beach.
that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together.
Dang, so many
Connected.
extinction entities that stayed on the beach the whole
And you may
time.
be living on borrowed time, but
And
you
then wiped
still
out
have hope.
existence.
Before each of the big five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Butt crack. Gotta make sure the AC is on. Dang, so that was her that whole time. She saw her kid and everything. That's why What's-it-called said he heard it from Bridget. That wasn't Bridget, that was Amelie.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
It does? What would be this decision? I'm just gonna assume we keep going. Dang, this dude been running forever.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Alright, I'll stand up.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow,
Okay.
the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same.
The
So
dead and the
I came
living.
up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul.
Oh, lie.
A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So her Ka, which is in the living world, is aged, of course, because you're in the living world, right? But her Ha in the dead didn't. Because you're dead. You don't age. That was her that whole time in that hospital bed. She fooled us, because I would have never thought that was her. Never thought that was her. But it is true, though. I don't know why I never thought about that, is that we only see her in holograms. So sometimes we actually saw her, though. Like, touched her and all that. They played us good. And then he burned her body. But that didn't matter, because she's on the beach, so. Wow. It got us good. There was no way I would have thought about that, so you got us good. Man, I gotta run for 50 hours. I wonder who thought of this one. But y'all, this game has been amazing. I need to like start playing. Like, I'm gonna limit my games to like 2 or 3. Like, I need to start. I want to do like that Let's Plays where they just post every other game. We'll talk about it in a second. But like, I need to get to that point. She's here again. So are we gonna keep the gun for the next game, just to have it? Because it's not gonna do us nothing here.
The beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions?
Tell me.
The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America.
Tell
The
me.
longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started.
Tell me.
So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one.
Yeah, you scared me
Once,
there.
There was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
I know these people's lips were dry. But yeah, y'all, I want to do my Let's Plays, be more organized, actually do what I say I'm going to do, plan things out, and stop playing games too long. Like, I want to finish at least in a month or 2. So that's a goal I want to set later this year. That's one goal I want to do. So I'm going to, like, finish with all the games I'm playing, and then just start fresh. So... because we have a lot of games coming out, especially next year, and I don't even think I'm going to be able to play any old game next year, honestly, because there's so much coming out. So, we gotta see. And I'm running as fast as I can. Alright, pass out, let's restart. Goodness, like, when would this end? Yeah, if you saw like a lot of phase out in this series or in any series, like sometimes I'm looking at the side and seeing like how far, left or something, or keep looking at videos. I need to turn off everything when I record. That's what I'm gonna do. So, turn off everything. And I have the other part A exporting right here as we speak.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
I don't know, girl. Seeing credits roll now. What's that noise? Emily O'Brien? That's Amelie? I heard of that name. Voice cast. So everybody is their own character. Except for Dead Man, I think. Yuri? Yuri, you're in everything. Driver, the engineer, I couldn't tell. You're in everything, my goodness. I swear Yuri's in everything. Liam O'Brien. Voice double? It takes a lot of people to make a game. It's insane. Sam Porter Bridges, Tokyo unit. There's more than one person that voice a character? No, not like in different languages. It's showing two people in the same language. Hunter Hideo Kojima? He said, put me in the game. That's crazy. Scan models. So many O'Briens there. Hey. G off? No wonder G off is always like riding him. No offense, but it's a trick. Don't get tired. Come on, we got ways to go. Well, this game was a 10 out of 10, y'all. Can't wait for Death Stranding 2. Gonna play that tonight, and I'm gonna sleep amazing because I haven't been getting the best sleep. Like, I woke up at 8, and I was like, let me edit this. And my body was so tired, I felt like I couldn't even move. Oh, my video's done. My video is getting on YouTube really quick. Sure, these uploads are gonna be late, but we did it. Playing games like consistently is fun. I have to say, I missed that. I haven't got that since like I didn't have a YouTube channel. So I think I just keep running, right? Don't. Oh. Yeah, guys, this game is a 10 out of 10. Very weird, very different, and that's what makes it a good game. It's not the same thing. 10 out of 10. This definitely is getting close. This definitely is one of my top 5s now. 100%. Very good game. I can't stand the Clifford missions because the way the gun is like set up is like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Like, it's so hard to shoot on this game, but supposedly it's gonna be on the second game, so, but it is what it is. Hey. Hey. Oh. I'm still not relieved yet because there is another chapter. Until I know I'm completely done, then I'll be happy. And getting up again. But where are we going? Okay. passed out again.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I'm gonna shoot myself. Dang. There's no way. I'm pressing square.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Oh shoot. They're in the sky. I think I just go to the beach. Oh shoot. That's a scary part.
This way.
You see me?
He's over there. Over here, Sam. Dead man.
We're coming, Sam. You ready for the job?
Ready. Sam, I see you.
Okay. You, take me to Sam.
What the heck? They're trying to get me back.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
This has been weird.
Gotcha.
Saturate, however how you say it. Dang, it's crazy that the second game, the graphics are way different than this. Like, I thought this game graphics was good. Now they got GTA graphics. Oh, shoot. Y'all just looking at him naked. I don't even know where I'm at. What the heck? Esther, I mean, what else was I gonna get? Damn, I concerned Emily. Okay.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the Chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation for a new world, the United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide.
Take yours off then.
Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again.
Yeah, right.
That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the Chiral network and
in the Chiral network.
There's another hero in this story.
Sam Bridges.
One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized.
Why are he walking away?
America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together.
I'm putting my thumbnail and stuff.
You who made us whole again.
But
and while you and I will eventually pass on,
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging.
Yeah, not in the dead. That's crazy.
In the end, this is what led us to you.
The gun.
Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it. and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all.
Oh.
The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
She did say it was useful.
She said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. Bibi's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it, by
Oh, I
all
thought that
accounts.
was him.
Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Oh, shoot. Lisa Bridges.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hartman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her.
And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
What the heck? Did not expect that. Lisa Bridge is not his wife, his mom, right? Sam's mom got married to
Sam.
Clifford?
Been waiting for you. Lou?
So is that their kid? Is this his brother? Wait,
Dead?
Wait.
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through.
No.
Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation.
Wait. No.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Upload my video, y'all. Let's concentrate more. No, he likes the kid.
But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right.
It has to be, right?
I'll go to the incinerator.
Clifford and Lisa Bridges had a baby, BB. So is that his brother? No, we need to see more. Probably I'm just
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible.
Nah.
When
This
you
is
use
crazy.
the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
Have to put my controller down. We got 1 hour of cutscenes. Let's go. This could be a movie. Like, what? Oh, I really love Dead Man. I do. He's so cool. I love his voice. For some reason, he reminds me of my boyfriend's dad. Why are you letting the person that's not even real cry? Gotcha.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Now we know.
So I
Second
let
game.
him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find
Why would you do that?
And reconnect.
That was your mistake.
I'm fragile.
But not that
But
fragile.
not that fragile. Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Aww.
Sam!
Oh.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Which is Lou. Okay. What the heck, yo? So it's his brother? They not letting me save her nothing. They BB to rest. BB's theme. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Wait. So Die Hard man loved Lisa Bridges, which is... Probably we should just wait for answers. This is crazy. At least we can still use that. Do I go in here? Right? Music stopped before I got there. It's taking too long. This game is incredible. Can't wait to play the next one. It's gonna give me my Let's Player vibe that I want. Like, I love doing Let's Plays, y'all. You don't understand. Dang. Here we go. Get me in there. If I was doing this late at night with no cooling, I'll be so mad. PS5 would have shut off. Here we go. Let me grab my snack, because it's cutscene time.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Well, thanks for everything.
Child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or...
A sacrifice.
Wait.
a foundation. A bridge.
For some reason, I thought that was gonna be Sam's kid.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space.
So Clifford not really a bad guy.
You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void out in Manhattan.
That was his captain in the war.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country.
The crazy part is that they're
Lies
showing the whole
are an
cutscene
unfortunate
when the baby
necessity.
was seeing it. Because I remember some of this. See, the baby was looking through the baby.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir.
Everybody be quiet. Watch the cutscene. I can't speak because I need to know what's going on.
I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
He making a silencer? He making a silencer.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa.
Put her on top of her head and shoot her. Silence her. So you can get the BB out.
BB. BB. BB, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
I would try before cremating. No. 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 Do that to us.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70%
At least try.
risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Oh my goodness. BB. Isn't they outside? They already left though. Yeah. Dad getting shot. does she feel bad for Clifford? Just wanted his kid. It's too late. Why all the doors are locked?
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get him! Don't do it! I'll handle this.
I said the baby's special. Oof. Got hit with a shotgun, bro. A shotgun.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Sorry,
No!
why didn't you unlock some of the doors?
Got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire.
And then Bridget, Amelie comes in. Amelie comes in and says, shoot him.
Thanks for trying, John.
You wait for me.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
Oh, those are those dudes. With the outfit of armor. It's actually really sad.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw
He
him.
tried to keep him.
Now check the other way. Go! Yes,
He
sir.
tried to save him.
Open it up, he's inside.
Move, dumbass.
Oh?
BB. Don't worry.
How can you like Amelie after this?
It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
So it can come out.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. A dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam.
You bring people together. You're on that bridge to the future.
Wait, no.
And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
I knew it. That's his dad. He was saving Sam. Amelie took him and tried to raise him at the beach and everything. But she was trying to fight off the world for extinction. He didn't shoot him, she shot him.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
My
Amelie needs
baby,
to-
too.
Well, she can't die.
No, 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 no!
Oh, that looks so sad. What? I really thought that could have been his stepbrother somehow, but I was like, why would that be his brother? Like his mom just forgot about him, or I don't know, like, you know?
Sam. There you are.
No. He died. Was at the beach. She went to go find him in the dead world. Patched him up. That's why I'm like, why is this baby inside of him? She put that fake doll to connect her.
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
So he's a brick potcher, whatever you call it. Is he going back to the real world? She's messed up. She gotta bounce. But we can't do anything to her. It's a thing. She killed his dad. Well, Die Hard Man, technically he didn't kill him. He tried hard not to.
Welcome back.
His days as a BB are over. Now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Come on, Lou. Wake up.
Come on, Lou, wake up.
No, he's about to go to the other side.
Wake up. Come on.
Go!
Wake up. Lou.
That is sad. Game was incredible. So, Lou, I thought they were the same person. They're not. And Dead Man didn't actually kill was Clifford. It was Amelie, aka Bridget, which is the same person. And gosh, we need to get back at her, but we can't because literally she will explode the earth or he's gonna be stuck in the beach. So she has to stay there for eternity. Hopefully she stayed there. Death Stranding 2, I don't know what's happened. but hopefully there's not another EE. And she died, and then, you know. So the whole time we were seeing Sam's memories in the pod. That's how he became a repatriate, whatever. Because Emily actually shot him. This song sounds good. Is this Traverses? I need all the song. Now, Emily actually shot him and shot the baby. And then she went to the, I guess you could say the dead, to go and find him at the beach. Resurrected him with the cross on his stomach. That's why Lou doesn't have a cross. And then repatriate him, so he's a repatriate. So he doesn't die. I need the song. I'm getting the song. But what? No, Emily is the enemy. She's the enemy. Oh my gosh. Game was amazing. 10 out of 10. One of my favorites. And gonna be playing the second one. I have to download it. I didn't want to download it. I wanted to make sure I actually beat it. And this seems crazy. So the whole time he was looking at Sam in that part. We thought it was BB the whole time. And the only reason why he thought it was BB is because the last thing he remembered was BB in the pod. And the whole time when he was fighting his dad in the dead, when Clifford didn't know that that was his son right there. Obviously, Die Hard, man, he didn't do anything wrong, y'all. Like, technically he didn't kill him. He tried to make sure this dude didn't die. And Amelie said no. She ended up killing him, but resurrected him. And if you saw, this makes more sense now. And then if you saw in the inside of him, it was the dog. Like, I forgot what the dog does, but I know it's something connected with Emily. That's, that's the dog. And then if you guys saw, every time we repatriate or like get out of our memories or something like that, we always, repatriate whatever, we always see the baby inside something. So that was him? When he was a baby, bringing him back to life. Ooh, we thought it was BB the whole time because they do look the same, let's be honest. And then all those dead babies, the BT babies, at the end. So sad, y'all. Amazing game. Is this Traverses? I swear it is. Watch, let's see if it is. Porter's connected with? Oh, that's so cool. They put them in the credits? Somebody's gonna see my name. Traverses. Dead Stranding? I know that's her. I knew that was her. I know her voice. Let's get it. I had to wait for this. Yep, see? Thanks for everything. Dead Stranding. I knew that was my girl Traverses. Knew that was her, the band. So they have another episode, which you don't have to do. 2 weeks earlier.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be... Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam. You sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Sam, I know you've been to hell and back and earned a break, but I've got a high priority request. Head to the distro center west of Capitol Knot. You can review the details there.
Did it. We saw the credits. Alright guys, I already said everything I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in Death Stranding 2. Flabbergasted. I'm about to get this out for you.
You can take my